Okay, so I wanted to check in after the second week of my Crossfit Paleo Diet challenge. For this video, I want to focus on the Paleo Diet aspect of it. Uh, Basically, Paleo for me right now has been eliminating grains, dairy, and sugar, and processed foods, and supposed to not drink alcohol and coffee, but I have been drinking coffee and I had alcohol once. So I'm sticking to most of it except for certain things. Even with sugar, they say that you can have a couple of things, added sweeteners. Uh, this week I did start eating chocolate, but they say if you do eat chocolate to have it like 70 or 80% cacao options so that you're not consuming a lot of sugar. And pretty much the diet has been fine for me. I haven't had cravings, which is really odd, other than a little bit of the sugar, wanting something sweet. Uh, but eating the meat has been a little bit of a challenge because for me, there doesn't seem to be as much variety because I'm not a big meat eater. So after the first week, I was kind of bored with eating chicken. This week, I started eating some salmon. I ate out once, and that time I got salmon and salad. And so yeah, basically I've been doing all my own cooking, buying my own foods, all organic meats, organic vegetables. Uh, yes, trying to eat as many vegetables as possible to kind of fill the void for the grains and the fact that you can't have that third option, say, with the meat, vegetables, and like whether it be rice or potatoes or pasta. So that's been really good though. I notice a difference. I don't feel as bloated and heavy in my gut area. And I think that's mostly from taking the grains out of my diet. I've done that before, so I think that I can contribute to that. I've never had an issue with dairy, so that hasn't been a huge effect, but I'm not missing having the dairy out. The first few days I did eat yogurt because I already had that in my refrigerator, and even when I was eating some grains with the yogurt, it was mostly gluten-free cereal or gluten-free granola. So even when I do eat those foods, I try to eat a healthier version of them. But after a few days, I cut them out completely. Surprisingly, I'm not missing cheese. Even when I do a vegan diet, I find that cheese has been one of the things that I crave the most or miss the most. So that hasn't been too difficult. Just basically, like I was saying, when I eat out, I have gotten a few salads this week, so just remembering not to have any have any cheese in the salad, or to, if you do eat out, to ask about the ingredients and ask if there's any dairy used in the meal that's being made. What else? Oh, I've been eating eggs again. So eggs seems to be a good staple on this diet. You can make omelets and mix it up a little bit. And beverages, I mentioned coffee. I'm still drinking coffee. I'm not really missing too much with that. My water consumption is good. I was drinking some iced tea, very, very lightly sweetened with honey, just kind of as a snack, more or less. And nuts, you're allowed to eat nuts, and you're not allowed to eat legumes, which I find interesting. But I haven't been missing that too much. But that and olives, I think for some people, like say green beans, might be a legume that you can eat on this diet. So depending on how strict you want to be and what version of this diet you're following, you might not eat any legumes.